Hello, I'm DelusionDispeller, and today I'm making a different type of video because, if you might be able to tell from my voice, I am not feeling too well today. So I thought it would be appropriate for me to share what I do when I'm sick. Maybe to give you some ideas, and you can tell me some of your ideas, and we can collaborate and help each other feel better faster. It is flu season. It is cold season. And unfortunately, my daughter has a habit, a holiday habit, we call it, of getting sick, so that when she comes to Christmas dinner, we all get to catch it. Well, we decided we're going to gang up on her next year and dose her up real good with some Airborne or Zicam or something the week before Christmas, so none of us have to get sick again, because we all work and we don't want to miss our jobs and stuff. Anyway, so I apologize if this filming of this video is not the best, but I just thought I'd share some things with you of what I do when I'm sick. So, this right here is the ever popular glass of water. Well, this one's about a quarter of a way full because I've been drinking it right along. It is so important when you're sick and normally to stay hydrated. Do I do it all the time? No. Who likes the taste of water? I don't. I've tried putting lemons in it and limes and floating stuff in it and, you know, using the diffuser. And you either like water or you don't. And I'm not a big, huge fan of it. But if it's ice cold, I'm more likely to drink it. However, I've heard that drinking ice cold things is not healthy. So, I don't know. It's a controversial issue. But you do need to stay hydrated. Whether it's tea, water, do not drink milk when you're sick. Especially if you're congested. Milk is known to congest people. It will plug you up faster than anything. So avoid milk and dairy products when you're sick. It absolutely can help that. Alright, so the next thing, don't take this the wrong way, but get naked. And no, I'm not doing it for the video, but I'm just telling you, the less clothes you have pressing on your body parts when you are ill, the better you will feel. It doesn't feel good to be compressed in any way, shape, or form, whether it's a bra or elastic or whatever, because it's cutting on your circulation, and you need all the circulation you can get to rush all the good fluids to your body. Excuse me, sorry. Well, this will give you another thing right here. This is toilet paper, but you can use Kleenex, whatever. Blow your nose a lot. Don't snuff it up and swallow it. I don't mean to sound crude, but it's too tempting when you get that gluck in your throat to just like snort it in and swallow. Don't do that. You're reinfecting yourself. Spit it out in the toilet. Get rid of it. Get it out of your system. Remember, the illness that you have is from toxins. So you want to get rid of the toxins, not suck them back down. Alright, enough on that topic. Kind of gross. Alright, one thing I use quite a bit when I don't feel good, especially at work when I have to work, oh, here they are, is these little babies. These are just cheap 99-cent cough drops. They're backwards, sorry. But you can use throat drops, cough drops. The best ones are Halls with that liquidy gel in the middle. Those are awesome. If you can get some of those are perfect. Menthol gel, I think, is what it is. They're wonderful. Of course, there's the ever popular honey lemon. Now, this is a lime. You can't really see it. It looks kind of purple. It's actually green. But I usually have a lemon and a lime in my refrigerator. These are the plastic ones. But if you have these little real lime things, or better yet, get a real fresh lemon, chop it in half, squeeze it in some warm water, and drink that. That's really good for you. If you have some honey, add some honey to the lemon water. That's also really good. Okay, now I don't have any of those things right now. I don't have honey, and I don't have lemon. So what I woke up and did this morning, as soon as I start feeling this yuck come on me, is I took this right here. Again, it'll be backwards. But what it is tea tree oil. I took a drop of that. It ended up being 2 drops because more came out than I wanted. But usually just a drop of that in a big tall glass of water with some salt. And just gargle it. Don't swallow it because it'll be nasty and it's not real healthy to be swallowing tea tree oil anyways. But gargle it, hold it in your throat for a while. It'll really bring some relief. Speaking of throats, another really good thing for a sore throat is these things right here, if I can get them out. Oh, those I put over on the side too, sorry. These right here. You take some warm water in a cup, mug. This is sage. It's an herb that's really good for sore throats. My daughter swears by it. She created sage tea herself from fresh sage leaves. And she said, Mom, my throat feels so much better. So ever since then, for years, we've all been drinking sage tea. This is cayenne pepper. It's just in a little tiny spice container. You can't really see it. But use some cayenne pepper, some sage, some ginger, some cinnamon if you have it. Put it in some water, warm water, as hot as you can stand it. And just drink that. It will really ease your throat. And cayenne pepper is really healthy for you because it breaks up the mucus. And you'll find yourself spitting out a lot of gunk, which will get you better faster because you're getting those toxins out of your system. So that's another thing I do. I also gargle with salt water just on its own sometimes too. If I start feeling yucky stuff in my throat, I'll just gargle and spit it out. Alright. When you're sick, you have a lot of aches and pains, like sometimes headache, body aches, whatever. Also, when I'm sick, my sinuses start hurting really, really bad, and my jawbones really bad. So I take a sinus, over-the-counter sinus med, and I also take, where is it? I don't think I have any here, but ibuprofen or some type of a painkiller like Tylenol. Don't take aspirin, especially if you're a child. Don't ever give your child aspirins when they're sick because it can cause something really bad called Rye syndrome that can kill them. So don't do that. Stay away from aspirins anyways if you don't need them. But a little bit of ibuprofen if you can handle it. Be careful with ibuprofen too because I believe it's aspirin based. But if you don't have a problem with it, you can do ibuprofen. You can also do Tylenol if it does anything for you. It does nothing for me, so it does no good to use that. Another thing, this can help a lot with the jaw pain and the body aches. You can use Bengay, you can use Deep Heat, you can use Icy Hot. This one is called TheraFlu. I ordered it online. I've had it for years because I don't hardly ever need to use it. But when my jaw starts hurting, it's just this green kind of cream. You rub it on, and there's, I believe, menthol and stuff in it, eucalyptus and things like that. And you put it on your jaw, and it'll ease some of the pain that way too. Also, warmth helps a lot. When you're hurting, you have pain. For me, cold doesn't do anything. It makes it worse. So I put warmth on, like a hot pad, heating pad, or just like a warm washcloth that you warm up in the microwave. Wet it first, and then warm it up in the microwave. Put it in a baggie, and then put a towel around it, and you can make like a hot pad that way. This stuff is indispensable. This is Vicks. This is called Vapor Rub, but the original brand is Vicks. This is good for rubbing on your chest, so you're inhaling it while you're sleeping. Rubbing it, I used to get up my nose, but don't do it too much because it'll irritate. But just to get that initial feeling of being able to breathe, it's kind of nice. And then I rub it on the bottoms of my feet at night and put socks on over it. It does something to draw out the infection. So, I don't know, it works for me. Makes me get better faster, I've noticed. TheraFlu, if you can get a hold of it. Some places won't even sell it because of the types of medicines that are in it. And you gotta be careful you can take medicine to begin with. Don't take any of my advice without checking with your doctor first, by the way. I should have said that, and I'll post that on this video in the beginning in writing. Good disclaimer. This is Christmas tea. Drinking a lot of tea and water, not overdoing it, but you know, increasing your fluids is a really good idea. This is Twining's Christmas tea. It has like cinnamon and stuff in it, and different grains and whatever. It just tastes really good and it soothes your throat a little bit. Okay, very important when you're sick, keep up on your vitamins and your normal daily regimen. This is Alive vitamins. These are what I take. They're just a multivitamin for women, and they help a lot keeping up your energy, which when you're sick you really don't feel very energetic, so anything that helps that is a good thing. Other things I can offer for an idea. I like to eat bread and soup, and I always use bread that I have to really chew, and I'll dunk it in the soup to soften it, because I don't like chewing really hard when my jaw hurts, and it's not a real good idea anyways to eat real chewy stuff because it messes up your alignment of your teeth. So bread and soup, with a little bit of butter on the bread. Real butter, not margarine, not plastic. Make sure you're eating real butter. Have some tissues, I already told you that. A neti pot. I can't find mine, and I am like lost without it. I'm going to ask my husband to help me find it when he gets home from work. But a neti pot is so important. You pour it in one nostril, you fill it with water with a little bit of salt. Pour it in one nostril and it comes out the other, or it just stays in that nostril, but it loosens stuff up so you can blow your nose better. And it'll get rid of the toxins faster and help you get better faster too. When you're sick, eat soft, light foods like mashed potatoes, mashed up carrots. Think like baby food, literally. Soups would be a good thing. Beans mashed up. Anything that's soft, that doesn't put a lot of strain on your jaw and your body to try to eat and digest it, is really good. Beans may even be a little too harsh when you're sick. But just think soft foods like, you could get Greek yogurt, if you're not having a problem with the dairy. And also, you could get non-dairy Greek yogurt or kefir or whatever it's called. But just light, soft foods, applesauce, puddings, that kind of thing. Watch the sugars, though. Sugar is not good when you're sick. It's not really good for you anyways, but when you're sick, I just find that sugar makes me feel really bad. So I stay away from like snacky foods. Although you'll find when you're sick, you crave stuff like that. Those donuts look so good, that cake in the fridge, you know. But just tell yourself you're not going to feel good when you eat that stuff, because it'll just make you feel icky. When you're not feeling good, put on some meditative music and try to nap and sleep throughout the day if you can, or at night, whatever. But get some rest. You need to rest so your body can heal. That's really important. If you want to watch a program, don't watch it. Listen to it. Straining your eyes when you're sick is just going to make you have a worse headache than you probably already do. So put on something you can listen to and still get the idea of what's going on. Obviously not something that's real action-packed, but something that maybe has a storyline to it that you're interested in. So that's an idea. When you're sick, stay quiet as much as possible. Don't try to have a big, long talk fest like I'm doing right now. After this, I'm going to go rest. But I just thought this would be an interesting video to make and maybe helpful for somebody that might not have thought of some of these things. Avoid straining your eyes or your body when you're ill. Not a good idea to overdo. Just take it easy, relax, get better, and realize, tell yourself, you know, I'm not doing too well right now, but tomorrow's a new day, I'll feel a little bit better. Oh, and last but not least, well, two things. This stuff is called Pine Sol. There's also Lysol you can get. Any type of disinfectant. Go around your house when you're feeling a little bit better, and especially when your sickness starts coming on, and start wiping down doorknobs, light switches, anything that hands touch, telephones, anything that's germy. If you use a remote control, write down the remote. Don't get it super wet, obviously, don't ruin it. But start disinfecting your house so everybody doesn't end up sick and you don't pass the germ around and around and around, because there's nothing worse than that. Now, the last thing I want to show you is this beautiful thing right here. This pretty little doggy. Get her into focus here. This is Maya. You've met her before. Bye-bye. Over here. Look at the camera. Good girl. We're looking at Mama. Well, when you're sick, the best thing to have is companionship of a little fur friend. And Mama's my fur friend. One of them. And then I have my kitty cats. So that's pretty much it. That's what I do when I'm not feeling good, when I'm sick, which rarely ever happens because I drink a lot of cayenne tea. I eat hot peppers, which gets rid of those germs before they can really attack your system. This time, I kind of tapered off on my hot stuff, and I think it came to bite me in the tail end, in the end. Alright, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Send me, or type me, your ideas on what to do when you're sick, and hopefully we can get better together. I did lose my camera, so that's why you haven't seen any more videos from the last series that I was working on, but hopefully soon I will be able to find that camera. So thank you for watching. As always, if you're in an abusive, toxic situation, tell a safe person or get out if it's safe to do so, and don't keep the secrets, because things that stay secret and hidden that are often the most dangerous. Thanks for watching. Remember, eyes wide open, moving forward. hopefully in health. God bless. Bye.